All right, guys, top of the morning, a little later in this Raid Shadow Legends video, but it is Friday, and we've had the dragon running overnight. Looks like we got a boosted summon event. Let's check it out. First events, Summon Rush. All right, so plenty of value in that bottom tier, of course. Problem is getting to that bottom tier. So it looks like the points, 500 for the big whammies, and 120, 20, etc. So it is a pure pay for play. It's not like the champion summons where you have to go through and be like, oh, I hope I get good champions and burn a lot more than you'd need to. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Other tournament events, champion training tournament. This is where you can really start picking up the fodder that you get from the summoning and turn them into meaningful champion training tournament stuff. So that's cool. Dragon tournament. Yeah, look at that. Thank you, Overnight Magic. Classic Arena. I'm gonna go punch some people in the face. Good deal. All right. So, get into the clan. We have any new quests? All right. Good stuff there. Shop refreshes in 3 days. No worries. Don't worry, we're getting to the summoning, guys. We'll get there. Let's see what the whammies are. Probably not like yesterday. Oh! Damn, Plarium. Help me help you. All right, then. All right. Couldn't ask for that twice. Accuracy. No hit points, that kind of sucks, and no resistance either, but crit rate up is nice, and accuracy is too, so I'll take it. Can't be too greedy. Well, it could be, but it won't be. And then, all right, I mean, that's pretty much it. Let's see what this is. Let's see what it's all about. All right, so 10 times from Void Shards, 2 incredible chants. Necroth the Great is a pain in the ass to try to kill. I mean, the up resist in all battles is amazing. Block debuffs and strengthen as a passive on the ally with the lowest max HP, and ally protect for 6 turns. Unsleeping Aegis whenever an ally is attacked. Again, that's another passive. While under ally protection, places a shield equal to this champion's max HP. Only occurs if the ally doesn't already have a shield placed by this champion. Also decrease the cooldown of the champion's Legion of the Damned. So, Disturbing Infusion, let's jump to Legion of the Damned. 5 turns, book down to 4. Teams up with allies to attack an enemy. All allies under ally protection buffs placed by this champion will join the attack. Allies joining will use their default skill. Grants an extra turn if no enemies are killed during this attack. So it's like, I didn't kill you, I'll do it again. Back to Disturbing Fusion, down to 3 turns, places a blocks debuff, 50% ally protection, and 25% strengthen on ally for 3 turns, and it can't be removed. And finally, this is not a defense champ, by the way. This dude's bringing the heat, and he's bringing it hot and heavy. Attacks one enemy 3 times. Each has a 20% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack, up 30% when booked. Ascended attacks 3 times, has a 20% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack for 1 turn, and the effect cannot be resisted. Dude is Necroth the Great. Going back here, Hedemon. His passive is the garbage, and it's one of the reasons why he's an initial champ that's still valid. Always goes first each round. If multiple, it's the one with the highest speed. Well, whatever, he always goes first. So you never build this guy with speed. You build him to bring the pain, attack all enemies, 50% chance of placing the block active skills debuff for 2 turns, and places a decreased attack when ascended. Also, dude just brings it hard and heavy. Really is a arena champion. Then main attack, attacks 2 times random. Each hit has 35%, placing a 30% decreased speed up to 50 when booked. I mean, he's one of the goats. Here in the 10x shards, we have Hefrak. If you don't kill him before anybody else, his Pride of Prince of Pride will go off, and he just smacks the dog shit out of everybody. Attacks all enemies, places extra hit on targets with less than 50% hit points. Each hit ignores 15% defense. I mean, we've went over this guy before because I was confused. In an earlier video, 6 turn down to 4, places an increased attack and crit rate on this champ for 3 turns, and then grants an extra turn. Can't beat that. And then attacks an enemy, places an extra hit if it's critical. So he brings some heat. My lady Zavia, I mean, if you don't know who she is the poisoner with the most. I think there may be other poisoners in the game that are as good, but I mean, when it comes down to like doing what she does, I mean, increased attack, attacks an enemy, applies a debuff spread, taking 4 random debuffs from the target, placing on all enemies. But that's with Bellinor. I've never actually used it. But first of all, Deadly Catalyst attacks all enemies. Enemies killed can't be revived. When you ascend it, enemies killed can't be revived again, but deals damage from all poison debuffs on the target instantly. It goes poof. And it only deals half standard damage when hitting bosses. That's okay. Poison Rain attacks all enemies twice. Each has a 50% chance up to 75 of placing a 5% poison debuff. So she hits everybody with poison, then drops the nuke next turn, and then attacks one enemy 3 times. Each has a 40% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff. Gnarly. And then new guy, Teodore the Savant. Not bad. He's a top tier champ. Increases accuracy by 50%. Has a resistance passive that increases 5 for each poison debuff on the enemy team. Of course, when he goes on a 3-turn bookable cooldown, increase the duration of all poison debuffs and hit point burn on an enemy by 1 turn, then instantly activates any poison and hit point debuffs on each enemy. So he makes it stronger and more long-lasting, then nukes the crap out of them. Places a 25% weaken on enemies not under a poison, hit point, or burn debuff. I mean, so he's doing what Zavia does in the green versus red area, which is awesome. 25% or 75% chance bookable up to 100 on the 3-turn if you book, with placing 2 poison debuffs and a poison sensitivity on all enemies for 2 turns. Also places 30% increased speed. So that's a hell of a buff for every 3 turns. Like, I can see why dude does it well. His basic attack attacks all enemies, 30% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed, bookable up to 50. It's based on defense. Yeah, I can see why I'm trying to get this dude. And of course, Madam Saris will not bore you to death. We're gonna hit the grits and the gravy. Let's make the magic happen. Let's get a couple summons in. It's Friday. Come on. Cabbage. Look at all them chickens. Duodon the Runic. All right. So, new champ from the Sylvan group. That's cool. Hit point champ. Places a taunt, a strengthen, and a counterattack on this champion for 2 turns. Bookable down to 3. Attacks all enemies. Places a shield, 15% on everybody for his max HP. Increases the duration of all buffs. Okay, so the damage and the shield go up. That's pretty awesome. Attacks one enemy. Has a 50% chance up to 60% chance of removing a random debuff from all allies. I'm Mighty Joe vibing. All right, so not bad. Let's hit it again. Put some steak on it. Okay. Zelota. Guy is instrumental for me early on to be able to do some pretty fun stuff. And of course, I've ran out of room again. All right, guys. What I'll do is I'm going to do a little box cleanup, and I'll finish up in another video and let you guys check it out. I think I got to have room for, let's see here. I got 6. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see where we're at with Golden Shard. Come on. Oh boy, I got a Taurus. Ugh, damn it. All right. Catacomb Counselor. Like, I don't even want to say mediocre. Like, this is straight jank. Husk. Fang Cleric. Fang Cleric's not bad. So he does the increased speed in all battles, 15%. Not terrible. One of the main things, though, revives a dead ally. Very good in the Dark Elves if you're looking for a epic supporter. Doesn't suck. All right. We'll blow these last 2. Spider, similar but without the res for the Dark Elves. And come on. So there you go, guys. We'll just run it through real quick. Yep, there we go. Nope. Gold. Yeah. So let's see here. 20 blue, 6 gold, and 2 purple. Let's see where I get you. In a fresh summon rush. All right. I mean, honestly, it takes you all the way down to the bottom tier, and that's some pretty good stuff right here. So, I mean, that's kind of worth it. I'll pop another 50 just to try to see if I can get close to the feast. Really, it's the golden books or the legendary skill tomes that I'm talking about. All right. I'll clean this up, guys. We'll do some summoning later. Let you know, post another video. But again, I'm the God who weeps. I'm crying because not a damn thing coming out of those golden shards. And you didn't help me beat the system, my guy. I mean, the last couple have been just bad pulls. So we'll see if we can get something a little bit better. Thanks for watching, everybody. You guys have a great rest of your day.